2-4 on my shirt. He the greatest on the court, and I'm the greatest on the verse. Going for the fourth ring like it was his first. Gotta get the gleam, do it for Kareem. 2-4 so nice, my flow so mean. Catch me at the game, sitting next to Goldstein. Kobe Bryant Nikes, purple gold strings. Kobe in the game, dunking on the whole team. Black Mamba, attack conquer. Basketball beast, rap monster. Crossover.
Put me on top, city on lock. They like when he gon' drop. He done shit the game up when he gon' name, but is he gon' stop? On the road, I'ma take the whole glow from him. We ain't had enough.
Good game, MP.
Make or miss league. Our shots will fall next time. You versus Ja, let's get it, kid.
MP. Oh, we winning this one tonight. I can feel it.
Up next, the Grizzlies taking on...
You're now connected to Jackie
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And there isn't momentum, Richard, on either side coming into this game. These teams have both been struggling.
Kevin, there's nothing that can get you out of a funk quicker than playing another team in a funk. Both teams are looking to use this game as a springboard, hopefully to better futures.
In this one, guys, MP and John Morant going head-to-head. And neither will know what to expect, as this will be the first time they've ever played against each other.
The first word that comes to my mind with John Morant, explosive. He's quick and he's fast. At any time, Ja can throw down a crazy dunk and fire up the entire city of Memphis. You want to limit Ja's driving ability? Turn him into a jump shooter. Of course, that's easier said than done.
And there could be something of a feeling out process here, where maybe these teams feel confident in their preparation and are ready to just go at it.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Santi Aldama is out there with Williams, and it's Jackson in at the center. Now here's Morant. 23 points his last outing. Off target from three-point range.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
To the middle, out to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Here's Caruso. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Morant. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Morant against MP. Kick out to Levine. Here's MP. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Sinks the triple.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Now here's Caruso. Outside DeRozan. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a quick look at some of the numbers for John Morant.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Williams. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Passes it to Morant. From deep. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Well, GA, he was the heart and soul of the Celtics. But now, Marcus Smart is a Grizzly.
Reminiscent of another first-team all-defensive guard who left Game Green to create grit and grind in Tony Allen. Memphis hoping Smart has that same kind of impact.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Jackson, a screen on MP. Morant finds Jackson.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Memphis shooting their initial free throws in the game right here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
That one is off. Some changes for Chicago. Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. Torrey Craig comes in for Patrick Williams. Zach LaVine's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And MP subbed in for Lonzo Ball. The Grizzlies also making a change. Stevens is checked in. Back to MP. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Good on the triple. Vucevic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
For a true center, Vooch is excellent in that catch and shoot.
So on the floor for Memphis. Jackson is out there with Jackson. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Stevens in at the small forward. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Raptors looked really strong. He scored 14 points, and he did a good job to dish out a few assists to his teammates as well. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. We'll see what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against it.
And his teammates shouldn't be relying on him to do that either. They need him to be ready to step it up.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
2 minutes. Inside, MP gets it.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
last game for Chicago, it was a loss to Toronto.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
And it's just a couple of bad breaks, and then you're on the losing end. I'm sure they're going to bounce back quickly.
Jackson has the open look. And again, Memphis no good.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
MP passes to Vucevic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Kennard. Jackson a screen on White. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Great positioning on the putback.
Big body cleaning the glass. Great awareness by Jackson Jr.
The Bulls leading by 14. MP looking around. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Finishing through contact always fires you up. Smart is really just their spark.
Fires from deep. Craig, good. Craig's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position. More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Here's MP, and it goes down 2 points. MP's got 10 points.
Plays so big inside. MP's size playing a part there.
Launches a 3. And no good that time. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's the Bulls. They finish off the second quarter on a 14-4 run. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
Hey, folks.
They got worked on the glass. Lots of spectating, not enough activity. Disappointing first half.
And I'm sure they would have. And let's move on and thank you for being with us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. MP really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We've got Alex Caruso. Zach LaVine is out there with MP. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the center filling out the middle. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, certainly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Now, here's Bain. Hasn't made one yet. And it's Morant missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Feeds to DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. LaVine's got 3 assists tonight.
Beating good defense, DeRozan scores even when it's not easy.
Bain against LaVine. Morant with the screen on LaVine. Back to Morant. Off target with his 3. The Bulls leading by 17. On the wing, MP. Rebounded by Jackson.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And the definition of a 3-level scorer, RJ, Zach LaVine can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, Greg, and with his blend of deep range and elevation, I don't know, he might be a 4 or 5 level scorer. One thing's for certain, this man's fun to watch.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
DeRozan. The shot from the low post is good. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Goes in there with no doubt. DeRozan, fearless.
Morant passes to Bane. Here's Aldama. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to MP. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Down low. Vucevic dishes to MP. And there it is for him. MP's got 14 points for the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
There's a screen by Aldama. And it's Morant missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
DeRozan, that's good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And Smart subbed in for Williams. Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Clark sets a screen for Morant. 18 feet away and he knocks it down. He's got 11.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Chicago.
Outside, Levine. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
A moment here to see some stats for Marcus Smart. His last 10 games, he's averaging 7 points a game, just over 2 steals and 5 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Now Drummond. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And let's go real fast to the rookie leaderboard. These are the rookies shooting the highest percentage from the floor this season. The Grizzlies have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. The pass to Bane. Jackson, a screen on DeRozan. DeRozan against Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Clark kicks to Smart. Bane inside the 3-point line. And again, Memphis no good. And here are the Bulls now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's MP. Passes to DeRozan. To the inside, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Bulls. Memphis also making some changes. Jackson comes in. Levine's checked in for the Bulls. MP comes in for Lonzo Ball. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Bane in for John Morant. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bane. Outside, Smart. Clark outside. And another miss by Memphis. Chicago leading by 23, so the Grizzlies 5 right now. Clark is out there with Desmond Bane. And there's Jackson. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Kennard in at the shooting guard. Now here's Smart. Following the miss by MP. Smart passes to Jackson. Back to Smart. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Coming in the post. Jackson on him. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Once again, a big round of applause for your Chicago Bulls.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Chalk up 2 there. 13 points for John Morant.
Working through the lane. Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
MP finds DeRozan. Now here's Caruso. Here's MP. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man. Inside.
Here's Vucevic. That misses off the backboard. Williams scanning the floor. He kicks to Morant. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bain. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Jackson.
Keeping things simple inside. I like that Jackson Jr. went up for the dunk instead of the layup.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 17. A minute 50 left in the game.
Let's hear it.
Here's MP. Right side, DeRozan. Levine against Bain. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. All right, Richard. With the game on the line, which current player would you choose taking the last shot?
You can't go wrong with Dame time. KD is up there, too, because he can get his shot off from anywhere. But you give me one shot, I'm going to say Klay Thompson. Inside, Morant doesn't have an obvious advantage, but his moves, look, they'll get him to the bucket.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bulls.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And they took charge when it counted in notching their 9th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
That one drops for him.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run.
Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Vucevic kicks to Caruso. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And the Bulls lead by 20.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
The pass to Morant. Clock at 6. Bain sets the screen for Williams. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for.
See?